this section, I cover all the basic footwork that is required for both attacking and defending against attacks. The majority of the movements are not overly complex. The difficult part is not breaking your stance as you execute them. More specifically, you don't want to drop your hands, spread your feet too far apart, or do anything that will compromise your stance. To begin, start with the simple steps, such as side steps, forward and backward steps, and switching your stance. Once you get the hang of them, move on to pivot steps. The goal in this section is to get an introduction to the movements that you'll be using later in the DVD to set up attacks and counterattacks. Instead of rushing through this section, take your time with it. Work on developing each technique and then work on putting them together. Learning the side step may take just a few seconds, but it gets a little more complex when you combine it with a pivot. There are an infinite number of footwork combinations that you can put together, and the more you master, the more dangerous you become. While your stance is your foundation, your footwork is your ground floor.